Good morning. You're watching Much Ado About Something this morning, and I'm Donna. Well, I hadn't been up very long. Donald's still sleeping. The grandchildren don't get here until a little while, so I'm just in here in the kitchen making some tea. I'm going to make iced tea again. I got this Isom tea, black tea from Taylor's. I'm trying that this morning. I've already put it in the tea canister. I've got my water boiling. And I'm just up trying to get my day started, trying to plan for what's coming ahead today. We have a birthday event that we were invited to. Donald and myself and the grandchildren, we were invited to a friend's birthday event today, so that tea smells so good. I like black tea. I like any tea, but I like green tea and black tea. I love Taylor's. Taylor's is like my number one luxury. And this is the Taylor's box. I put the tea over there in the tea caddy. And what I do with this box is I just go ahead and flatten it. And I'll use them for bookmarks. Yes, I still read old-fashioned books and enjoy them every day. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? The inside of their boxes are always so pretty. Here's the raspberry one. The blackberry and raspberry tea box. Would I buy Taylor's tea if it wasn't for this beautiful interior of their box? Sure I would. I love their tea. It's a real treat for me. But having this beautiful inside, I just flatten and save the boxes and use them for bookmarks. I just cut them into bookmarks because I still read books and I still enjoy cookbooks. And while enjoying them, you always need a bookmark. I especially need one in my cookbooks. So I'm just going to put this on my stack of cookbooks. And when I have an extra minute, I'm going to make bookmarks out of them. And then I mark where my favorite recipes are. Well, if you've watched my videos, you know about my tea cabinet that I have sitting in here in my kitchen that has all of my teas that I enjoy and all the teas that I make that I'm using currently. You know, they're all in here in my tea cabinet. And I have a wide variety of teas. There's no doubt about that. This thing is just full of teas. I got a little card a friend gave me, and I just taped it on the inside, time for tea, because we enjoy having tea together. And this is on top of the tea cabinet. You know, I had a window put in here, and then this plant really loves it right here. And I just have tea-related things that go on that cabinet. But what I probably haven't shown you is this canister of tea that I have right here. And this is all the teas that are easy to get to. This is what I drink, where I get the tea on a daily basis that I'm enjoying at that time. And it's where all my guests help themselves to this big old tea container. I didn't know if I've ever shared that tea container with y'all or not. You know, I share my drinking tea with you. Donald is not a tea drinker. He is a coffee drinker, but he is sometimes enjoying some tea. When I fix the tea and I put it out here like this, then he is starting to have an occasional glass. I love hot tea, and I like to drink hot tea even in the summer. But lately, I've just been enjoying it I love that this coffee carafe right here, or this teapot that boils water for you, it does it quicker than if you would boil it on the stove. I love that it holds its max fill line in here. It's a little warm. But I just wanted to show you that the max fill line in here in this teapot it correlates unintentionally excellent with this tea diffuser that I use. You can see the tea diffusing. Isn't that exciting? Look at that. It just looks good in the morning if you're a tea drinker. But you can see the tea just diffusing through here. But I like that this pot, when I boil the water, fills up this diffuser. Now I like to just give it a few jiggles up and down to make sure it wets the tea bags good. After I've put the boiling water in, and then I just close it and let it diffuse. And I'll be enjoying that tea in about 10 minutes. And I've been drinking it on ice because, you know, it's just really hot. It's just hot, and even though I enjoy hot tea, I've been drinking it on ice just to cool down. And I like it either way, hot tea or iced tea, but I usually drink more hot tea in the winter or in the mornings or nights, and then iced tea throughout the day. Now, teas are like wine in the fact that you can get some really delicious teas. If you look and know what to look for, you can get some delicious teas and not pay a lot for it, just like you can get some really good wines and not spend a lot of money on wine. But you just have to know what you like and what you enjoy. There can be some really expensive teas, and then of course you can grow your own herbs like sage, basil, mint. Mint is probably one of the number one things to grow to make tea. So there's a lot of teas that you can grow yourself. And peach tea, I enjoy peach tea. That's a real treat for me. You know, you can make your own peach tea. Just dry your peach peelings or dehydrate some peach slices. I'm going to go ahead and add this tea to a canister. I've got this box open. I'm going to go ahead and add this lemon and orange tea to my tea canister over there, so it'll be easily accessed. That's really good in the morning. You know, it's an alternative to like orange juice. You can have a lemon and orange tea in the morning. This is black tea, and it'll wake you up, you know, with the black tea, and then the lemon and orange will give you a good morning burst of flavor. But look how pretty this little box is. It's yellow inside, this Taylor's box. So I'll save that for bookmarks this morning. Our tea's still infusing. It's getting a nice dark color. I think that'll be good this morning. I'm excited about trying this one. This is the Bigelow Salted Caramel. How delicious does that sound? I'm going to try that one morning. I've got all the diffusers and things that I need for tea in here if I do just a cup. But lately I've been doing this whole carafe. But elaborating more on the price of tea, you know, it can be very cost effective. You can dry your own lemon and orange peels and buy an inexpensive black tea off of the shelf at the grocery store. Mix those together. Just make that tea like the back of the package says, or make it per cup. And add your lemon and orange peels, or even your lemon and orange oil. A few drops of that would make a delicious morning tea. So teas can be as expensive as you care to pay for them, or as inexpensive as the simple fact that you just buy. I mean, you just make your own, you know, grow your own herbs and make your own tea. If you love tea, you know, you'll find your venue, your avenue to prepare your tea that you enjoy. Donald's a coffee drinker, and he just likes Folgers, black roast coffee. You know, he likes a simple cup of coffee, but he's starting to venture into the teas, you know. They can be refreshing and really good for you. You know, herbal teas can really have some good benefits. So I enjoy drinking tea, and I enjoy the benefits of those, and thought I'd start my day with my tea this morning and just share it with you in case you may want to try morning tea. I'm getting ready for the day, and I might have to put some more ice in my tea. I have always liked tea, and I've drank tea, but not on the level that I drink tea now. I, in my younger years, drank soda. Of course, it didn't take long to figure out what a lot of soda does to your teeth, what it does to your body. The level of sugars and chemicals that are in soda was not good for me, so I made a health-conscious choice to completely stop sodas, and I had to do that several times before I completely stopped soda. And now it's just really even hard to drink a soda because, you know, I've got completely away from that. I've got that out of my system, and now I'm trying to reach and make a choice for a better alternative for me, and that's these teas. You know, they have flavor, they have health benefits, they don't have a lot added that, you know, that you don't know about. If you grow your own tea, you know exactly what's in it. You know exactly what's on it. Sage tea is really good, and so is mint tea. If you don't use an overwhelming amount of mint, if you just keep it simple and use just a few mint leaves, mint tea can be really good. Of course, then you have all your citrus peels that you can dry, and then there's ginger that you can dry or buy dried. And that makes a great tea to mix with citrus. So lemon ginger or orange ginger tea, you know, those teas can be really good. Just healthier alternatives, and a great experience, you know, in discovering what you really like and the teas that you really enjoy. The prepackaged purchase teas, you know, you can sample those and buy those wherever you shop, and try different kinds and different flavors and mix it up some. It's a never-ending variety. And then when you grow your own, of course, you can mix those. You can mix a few of your own foraged and harvested herbs like goldenrod. If you're wanting to use a herb that has some properties that you're looking for, whatever that might be, goldenrod or ginger or whatever herb that you're needing, you can mix that with your prepackaged teas and get the benefits of that herb for your body in with the enjoyment of having a good cup of tea, either iced or hot. You can get those good benefits, and I'll tell you, it is just it's been a great switch for me health-wise. It's made a big difference in my health, and it's really been an enjoyable experience to just go ahead and switch from other drinks that had adverse side effects for me, and to just start drinking some good wholesome tea that I know what, you know, the ingredients are. Just do research on your tea, and you know, you're going to hear stories about teas high in chemicals and all this stuff, and you know, you have to think for yourself. You have to judge what's good for you. And for me, tea has been a great relaxing, therapeutic, sometimes medicinal, and definitely just an all-around enjoyable drink, alternative to some of the other things that's out there. Now, black tea, I usually drink that in the morning because, you know, the caffeine level of black tea, I mean, that's something I drink in the morning. I'm caffeine sensitive, so if I drink caffeine at night, I'm going to be up for hours. But Donald's not. He can drink a half a pot of coffee and go to bed and go to sleep. But that's not the case with me. I have to be really careful if I'm drinking caffeine, because I could enjoy 1 cup of black tea and maybe be up for hours. So just keep that kind of in consideration. The teas that have caffeine, if you're caffeine sensitive, you want to limit that right there near bedtime. I usually drink a good herbal tea, chamomile tea, passion flower tea, blackberry tea. I mean, there's just some good homemade teas and some things you can purchase that are really good and relaxing before you go to bed. And the benefits of green tea, it's remarkable. Green tea is a favorite. I seem to like green tea in the morning mixed with, some of my herbals that I've foraged and collected. Like here is organic raspberry tea leaves. Of course, they're organic because I grew them out here in my garden, and I harvested the tea leaves and I add them to green tea and just get the benefits of this raspberry tea leaves and the flavors. But I have a lot of tea. I harvested some plantain and I washed it and dried it that I'm going to make tea from. And to make tea out of your harvested herbs is a simple matter of collecting them, cleaning them if you need to do that, and dehydrating them and saving them for a future use, like dandelion roots and dandelion leaves. Those make really good teas. But I have white clover tea in here, and I've got it in a paper bag so that it doesn't mold. There's lots of herbs and things that I have in here to make tea. That's mint and lemon balm. That's a tea mix. But you can buy just basic green tea and mix it in your diffuser. You can mix it with your teas, your other teas that you drink, and get the benefits of all of it. So if you like to mix and do that kind of thing, you can certainly do that to get the flavors that you like, the benefits and properties from herbs that you need. Tea's a wonderful way to do that. It's an enjoyable thing. Thank you for joining me for my tea this morning. I enjoyed sharing why I like tea, why I enjoy it, and maybe it'll encourage you to try a cup of tea for yourself, or to delve into that whole tea world. Maybe you're already a tea lover and you've loved tea for years like I have and enjoyed it. And maybe you have some favorite tea that you'd like to share with me in the comments. I would always love to hear about that. Thank you for joining me today. And like always, until next time.